All right, just some quick pregame thoughts here. Padres and the D-backs. Obviously, the Padres with the win last night. I did not do a post-game reaction since I was working. But last night, I mean, offensive explosion. Was that needed by the Padres or what? Tatis, he is definitely back. He's not just back. If you go look at some of the numbers, he is one of the best National League outfielders this year. Now, I think that kind of goes to show that the National League outfield class isn't very strong, because we know, everyone that's watched Tatis every day, he has not been this version of Fernando the entire season. But him and Profar, they could be starting in the National League All-Star game right now. There's still a ways to go. Profar definitely deserves it, and I will be pretty surprised. I will be shocked. I'll be surprised if he's not starting. I will be shocked if he's not on the roster. He's going to be on the roster, I think. You could say, well, Harper's in the infield, Betts is in the infield, Acuna's hurt, so that's giving way for Profar. But I really don't care. I'm here to give props to Jurickson, because without him, I don't know where this Padres team would be. They would be further under 500 than they are. I think that's pretty clear. And then last night, huge game from him. Drove in, what, 4 runs? So, love that. And then, starting pitching-wise, I thought Michael King had a pretty solid outing. And then today with Matt Waldron on the mound, he is going for, what, his 5th consecutive great outing? The knuckleball is working. He's confident with it. And as I've said previously, it's one thing for guys to game plan and be like, oh, be prepared for the knuckleball. And, you know, you watch a bunch of video on it. But it's a whole different thing to stand there in the box against the knuckleball when it's working. And then you have 92 and you have another breaking ball to go with that like Waldron has. It's tough. So hopefully the Padres can give some runs for Waldron like they have given to Michael King. I think Michael King has gotten the most run support this season from his offense. So hopefully Waldron can get that today, and the Padres can start a winning streak here, because you don't start it, I guess you started with the first win, but you get what I'm saying. You don't get a streak until you win 2. Some would say 3. But hopefully they can get their 2nd consecutive and start climbing back to getting over 500. Then hopefully they can stay there. And the next point that I have, Manny not in the lineup today. Should they put him on the IL? I would not be opposed to that. It's a long year. This team, without Manny Machado, even with him, they were finding ways to lose games. So I think that you can survive without having Manny, because it's not like Manny is 100%. It's not like this is the Manny Machado before he ran down the line in Anaheim the other day. This is after, where clearly he's not running great. Now, I'm not there at Petco seeing what he's doing on the field pregame. I did see him doing, I think, some light running yesterday. I think Marty Caswell posted a video of that yesterday. But, so I'm not there seeing that. But to me, if Manny's not playing today, not playing yesterday, he barely could get the at-bat the other day in the pinch hit appearance, why not put him on the IL? Donovan Solano, I don't think he's done terrible with the Padres. And then you have Tatis playing well. You have Profar playing well. You have guys that have shown the ability to step up. I think the starting pitching has been doing well. Better than well, to be honest. Like, they deserve to not be on that 5-game losing streak. It was just the offense that was letting them down. A little bit of the bullpen as well. But the bullpen, for the most part, largely, there's been some guys scuffling at different times, but for the most part, it's been good. I'd like to see Robert Suarez pitch today. He hasn't pitched in a week, so almost like regardless of what the situation is, I'd like to see him pitch. Just get him on the mound and use him. But yeah, with Manny, like, it's a long year, and he's taken up a roster spot. He's not playing. Clearly, he's not 100%. I'm not saying anyone's really 100%, but, like, he's clearly compromised here. And we know Manny. If things were fine, he'd be in the lineup. So there's something that's not fine, and we know what it is, obviously, with the hip flexor. For me, it's just, let's be safe here. Let's get someone else up, and so you can have an actual guy that can run, an additional guy on the bench, and then you see what you can do. Look, it's not like they're playing the Braves, the Dodgers in this stretch. They should, and I know they're under 500, so you're probably like, Ben, should they really be winning these games? But come on, let's be honest. Talent versus talent, they should be winning these games. They should be competitive against the D-backs, which they're showing. They should go win that A series, even without Manny. They're not playing the best teams in the league. So I think this is a positive, or not, I shouldn't say a positive time, because you never want Manny to go on the IL, but if there is a time to have him go on the IL, if that makes sense, now feels like that time, especially when he's dealing with an injury. It's not like, oh, he's just sore. No, he's actually hurt is what it seems like.